stopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. It's only one way this is.
Kickoff moments away here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. He signed back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Seahawks. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott here with Brock Hewitt. Everybody just about set. And away we go from Lumen Field. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Shoves one away. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. First down, ball at the 36. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hey.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Walker running to the right. Off that first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Walker on second. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good. Seahawks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Get it. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
His 48-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. There's a screen out for Walker. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Work against the blitz. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ready.
Intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete.
Here we go.
3rd and 5.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Rolling from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Marquise
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Myers' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Now the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on second.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Here we go, set. 10 plus.
Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets him around 6 there. Trayvon Merritt there for the start.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Ready?
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap down the yard. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
38.
On play action, here's Young. Right back to Leggett. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Young's going to sneak in. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard
Ready.
brings up 2nd and
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
brings up 3rd and 1.
Commit, red.
Counter play, Hubbard. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. That's no way to treat the reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Looking to throw here. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they are on it short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Michael Dixon on the punt. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Panthers set to take the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. The Panthers have taken the early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Give to Brooks, running right. Cut back now to the sideline. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 13-point lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 3.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Shoots away from one. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Cougar 19.
First down, play action. Flush down out to his left. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running with Walker again. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
It's now third down and 16.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Looking in the air here. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half. It looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, it's 6 big points on the board.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again.
Down.
To the air on first down, Young. He gets it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Young working from the gun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of
On the double.
They've got first down from the 31.
First down.
Let's go now.
An 8-yard pickup.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And a nice shot here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of
Let's
7.
go.
Brings up 2nd and
33.
3.
Yellow.
At the 38-yard line.
This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. And that brings up third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown.
Ready? Cougar.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Bronco 80. Ready?
He's going to throw it. And the lineman gets his hands on it. Incomplete. He's watching the quarterback the whole way. Got his paw in the passing lane. That's going to bring up fourth down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Hits him on the out route. And And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Young. Pass caught by Brooks. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set. 45.
Here's Young to throw. Good trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Carolina in punt formation. Turpin back deep to return. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Seahawks offense running out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on seconds. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Walker on first down. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Ready, ready.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Tag. Ready, ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to because if you were that close to it.
Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks can tie it up with a second after coming into the lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Legets with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Carolina offense headed out now. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field.
Watch out now.
Young on 1st and 10. He's got it right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and
Set,
1.
ready.
Young throwing here. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Panther first
We're at the
down.
2-minute warning now from Seattle. And it's the Panthers with a 1st and 10.
Needle. Come on, set. Yeah.
Looking to throw, Young. Brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That play being wide open.
And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Check pink.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
And cycle.
That's another Panthers first
Check
down.
In
pink.
the red zone on 1st. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Check white.
Young looking to throw. Quick leg complete. He has the Carolina touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Panthers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
His kick is
That
good.
one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seahawks are going to take over late in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jensen, Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He gets with a return here. Escapes the defender. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Panthers headed out on offense again just before halftime. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
10 yards on the play. It's second and inches.
Now Young. Set up the screen. Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
Here we go, set.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Cut at the 10-yard line. He'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another Panthers first.
Working inside the red zone. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And it's the tight end, Adam Troutman. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me. And they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's the tight end, Jackson Hawes. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here's the Steelers running back. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Steelers move to 2-1. They get the victory here. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Ready? Hawk. 70, Hawk.
Now looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Come on. Hey, Cougars.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has it in close. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Common man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Hey, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. That's taken at the 15. And he'll get it up to the 27. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They give up the gut to Walker. Headed right through the middle of the field. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 3rd quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
The Seahawks will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equal 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. First down, Young. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Davis motioning left. On 2nd and 10, Young. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Very long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that set brings the offense to 4th down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
The Seahawks take over.
Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there.
Okay, break.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running is Walker. And that's already just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Here's a screen out for Walker. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain, and it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go. 60. Let's go.
Now run, first gives is Zach Charbonnet. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
His 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 7.
Hey. Go.
Again, it's Charbonnet. Shoots away from one. Dancing past him. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Jack.
Here's Walker running right. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead to 7. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Down. Ready.
They're going play action. Young. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yep. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Jukes a man who's running free. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31.
Ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Out of the gun. Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9
As a
yards.
quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Short pass brought in. And he'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. And the Panthers first down.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He brings it in. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. A gain of 12.
Yellow. One.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then no.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. One.
Young hangs on to it. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready. 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 33. Yellow. Hut.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
5, 6. Let's go now.
Young looking to throw. He's running for it. And they take this in for the score. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Now Young and the Panthers going for 2.
The Panthers will line up.
They give it to the back of his own read. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the 4th quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. Third quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away. He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Young throwing here. McMillan on the slant. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. 3rd and 11 yard coming up.
Let's go.
Brooks going for the marker. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Seahawks ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. To throw here on 1st down. He finds Brown right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They give now to Walker. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself.
Well, this is in every quarterback's toolbox, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers cut the lead down to just 2. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go with Walker here. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw now. He's caught by Alonzo Royal. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks.
Come on. Cowboy
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Headed out right. He's keeping it. He slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
Walker on 1st down. Escapes a defender. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set your...
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push this to an 8-point game. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Now, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball's going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He gets with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Panthers set to take the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Number 24, Jonathan Brooks.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Who set it down for him at the 38.
And the Panthers, 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's not far from that first step marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47th. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Young's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Young to throw it. He's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Ready?
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 18. That's
Right.
another
Let's go.
Panthers first down.
They're going to run it. So this is Trevor Etienne. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
On the set.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready.
Second and 6.
Running back sets in motion. Now Young. Has him on the quick hitter. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10 if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. From the gun, a gift to Brooks. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
On the ball. On the ball.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 2.
And cycle.
That's another.
Set.
Receiver in motion, going left.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. And his man again, it's Leggett. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, go.
At the 14-yard line.
Young working from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Right.
Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
10 yards.
Offense to the line fast.
38.
First down.
Hut,
They
hut.
send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Here's Brooks. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Check.
Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Young. He's got it right side.
Jack
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Young on 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Strike.
Looking
Strike.
quickly here.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
So we're down to 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Panthers losing by 9. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Now 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
The Seahawks ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Good for the Seahawks. First down.
Let's go.
First and 10.
Running with Walker again. And gets a few on the plunge forward. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Come on. Go.
Staying with Walker. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock. That should finish off this win for him. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.